it that you want to start? Is it a business? Is it a job? Is it a skill that you want to learn? Whatever it is that you want to start, I'm here to tell you why you should start it now. Why you should start it today. Not tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, today. As we speak, you should start. So I'm going to tell you reasons why you need to start and why now is the best time for you to start whatever it is that you want to start, whatever your dreams are, whatever it is that you want to take a leap on. Now is the right time. Inspire Central. Inspire Central. Inspire Central. Inspire Central. Welcome to another edition of Inspire Central. It's me, your girl Monica, the Chief Inspirer herself. I'm happy to have you here with me again today, as usual. My topic for today is why you should start now. What is it that you want to start? Is it a business? Is it a job? Is it a skill that you want to learn? Is it a YouTube channel? Because come on, YouTube channels, they are springing up everywhere. If you have something to say, YouTube is a good place to do that, just like I'm doing here. But okay, enough of YouTube. This is not a paid advert. Alright, but whatever it is that you want to start, I'm here to tell you why you should start it now. Why you should start it today. Not tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, today. As we speak, you should start. So I'm going to tell you reasons why you need to start and why now is the best time for you to start whatever it is that you want to start, whatever your dreams are, whatever it is that you want to take a leap on. Now is the right time. The first reason why you should start now is that where you are is a good place to start. Yes. Some people wait too long, saying they want to get all the skills, they want to get the right information, they want to meet the right people, they want to get that huge office space. They find many reasons to defer whatever it is they want to start. However, where you are now is the right place to start because you are starting from nothing. Whatever nothing may be, doesn't mean that you don't have money. Sometimes it may be that you don't have money, but you are starting from the level ground. You're starting from the beginning, the very beginning. And where you are is a good place to start. And that takes me to the second point, which says that you can learn along the way. Even if you're starting with little or no information, if you're starting with little or no money, know that as you grow, as you improve, as you accelerate, as time goes by, and you keep doing this thing, you're going to learn, you're going to get more money, and you're going to grow. So where you are is a good place to start. Wherever you are now is a very good place to start because wherever you are now is a good foundation for you to start. So start now. Start today. Do not waste any more time. Give it your very best today. Go in with enthusiasm, with excitement, with joy, and with an open mind to learn, to explore, to improve, and to grow along the way. Whatever it is that you have now, start with that because what you have is more than enough. Another reason why you should start now is that if you postpone, you may never start. Do you know how many dreams have died in infancy? They didn't even start at all. They died at conception level because the person who conceived the idea never brought that idea to life. So if you keep deferring it and saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the day after tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I think next year is a good time to start, I will start on January 1st, you may discover that things may come up. Life happens, and then before you know it, you never get to start this thing. You may say to yourself, okay, when my first child is 10 years old, I will start this business. And then before you know it, you're pregnant with your third child. You were thinking to yourself that you were done having children when you had your second child. And now, before you know it, you're pregnant with your third child. And then life happens. Things happen. You cannot foresee the future. So it is better to start now, today, that you can see, and work with what comes up. Work with what you have. Build from there and grow. If you keep postponing and postponing and postponing and postponing, one day you'll discover that you don't even remember the dream. You don't even factor how that dream can become a part of your reality. You can no longer fit that dream into your life, into your present lifestyle, because things have changed, because your situation has changed, because things have become completely different from how you imagined them. So start now wherever you are. Start now with what you have. Start now with your present reality and in your present lifestyle. And you will see that whatever it is that comes up is going to adjust. It's going to mold, it's going to fit into that business, that life, that dream that you have already created. If there's something that is already on ground, if you already have a foundation, you will discover that you're not going to break that foundation because something came up. If a new child comes into the family, that new child will meet you running a business, and so you will find a way to adjust your time, adjust your timetable, adjust your schedule, adjust your work hours to suit taking care of that child and running a successful business. So whatever it is that comes up is going to conform to the situation on ground, and for that reason you should now build that foundation that you want, build that situation that you want, so that as your life is evolving, as your life is changing, as your environment and your situation is changing, it will adapt to that thing that is already on ground, which is your business, which is your skill, which is your career, which is whatever it is that you want to build. Another reason why you should start now is that whatever it is that you're building takes time. Whatever good thing it is that you are building takes time to build. And so you want to start building it now. You want to start building it step by step, little by little, so that you have something to look back on and say, wow, I've done well. Wow, look at me grow. Wow, I can see the works of my hands growing. You want something to look back to in the next 5 years and say, I remember when I started that business. I remember when I started taking this skill. I remember when I switched to this industry. I remember when I went for that interview. I remember when I got that job. You want something that you can look back on and say, yes, I remember that. Yes, those were my days of growing. Yes, that was my beginning, my humble beginning. So build something now. It does not matter what it is you're building. It does not matter whether it's little. Build it now. There's something called compound effect. That means that whatever it is that you're building, even if you start off small, the little things that you're building and you keep building them little by little, accumulates, they compound, and before you know it, they have become something big, something vast, something huge, something that you can be proud of. So start building today so that you can have time on your side. Build it now that you have time on your side, so that you will have something to look back on, something to smile at, something to be proud of in the next few years. A reason why people do not want to build things is that they are afraid. They are afraid of starting something. It's not always a business. You can start something. You can start taking courses. You can go back to school to acquire a degree. You can do something new. You can build something, whatever it is. But the reason why many people are skeptical, are scared, or just shy away completely from starting anything is that they are scared of losing. They are so scared of losing. But I always say, what is there to lose? What have you got to lose? You build a business now, you never know if it's going to succeed or fail. And if it fails, what have you lost? Your money? Good. But you have learned something new. You have learned how not to run a business. You have learned that this is not the way things are done. You have learned that it is important to have a good foundation. And so if you ever decide to start another business, You are not starting from ground zero. You already have a foundation. Yes, you may have failed in the last business venture, but that doesn't quite matter, because that gives you a practical, hands-on experience of what you should not do. You now know that this is not the way to go. You now know that this is not what you should do. This is not the way to run a business. You can look at your past and say, these are the things I did wrong. I failed here. These are the things I should do right. These are the things I need to try out. These are the new steps I need to take. And then you go and apply that into your new business. You don't just because you have failed at something, give up on that thing completely. Especially if it's something that is after your heart, if it's something that you love, if it's something that comes from within you, if it's not something that people have forced you to do, but it's a decision that you took for yourself, it's something that you want for yourself, then go right ahead. Even if you fail, you have not completely lost, because you have learned something new, because you now have experience, because you can say, I failed before, but now I am going to use my failure as lessons, as building blocks to build my successful business, to build whatever it is that I failed at and make it a success this time around. So you have nothing really to lose. And there's a saying that goes, we don't lose, instead we learn. So even if you lose your money, even if you lose your investment, even if you lose time, trust me, you have gained lessons. You have gained experience. You have gained first-hand knowledge of how things should or should not be done. I would like to ask you, what do you want to be known for? Do you want to build a name for yourself? Do you want the world to remember you when you exit this plane? Well, now is the time for you to start building that thing it is that you want to be remembered for. That thing that you want to become your nickname. You want to be known as the king of that, the leader of that, the thought leader of this or that. Whatever it is that you want to build, whatever it is that you want to be known for, whether it is a monument, whether it is a business, whether it is a school, whether it is a career, whether it is a book, whatever it is that you want to be known for, that you want to build, now is the time to build it. Now is the time to begin. Remember that these things take time, like I have said earlier. So start building them now. Start from scratch and start building them now. The final reason why you should start now is that tomorrow is not promised. Do you ever sit down and think about the fact that we are not promised tomorrow? Today is a good day to start, because you don't know what tomorrow will bring. You don't know if there will be a tomorrow. And so if you want to build something, if you want to start something, if you want to do something valuable, something tangible, if you want to build a legacy, today is a good day to begin. You wouldn't want to leave this earth full of regrets, would you? You wouldn't want a situation where you would be on your deathbed and be thinking to yourself, oh, I could have done that. Oh, I wish I did that thing I wanted to do 10 years ago. Oh, I wish I started that business I wanted to start when I was in my 20s. You wouldn't want to look back on your life and be full of regrets. Remember that you are not going to be this young forever, and you may not have the same strength that you have now. You may not be as energetic as you are now in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. So you want to build something now that can sustain you tomorrow. You want to build something now that you can be proud of tomorrow. You want to build a legacy that when you're older, you can sit back on and say, yes, I did that. I used my time. I used my energy. I used my youth, I used my resources, I used my intelligence well, and I did something good. I made something good. I created something beautiful, and I created something laudable. You want to do something that you will be proud of. Now is the time that you have. Tomorrow is not promised. You don't want to have regrets. Believe me, Regrets have ruined so many people, especially when they're on their deathbed and there's nothing they can do anymore, especially when they are too old to carry out those dreams that they had in their hearts. Those dreams that they wanted to carry out but kept saying, I will do it tomorrow, maybe next year is a better time, and they never got around to do it. So use your time wisely. Today is the day that you have seen, today is the day that you have here, and today is the day that you can begin, that you should begin. So it's not about postponement, it's not about tomorrow. Do it now. Whatever it is you want to start, begin now. Begin today. Begin building. Put up the building blocks. Do something that you can be proud of. You can pace yourself. You can do it little by little. Just be deliberate and keep doing what you want to do. Keep building it no matter how small, no matter how little it begins. Remember that the oak tree began as an acorn, a tiny, very small acorn. That's how the oak tree begins. So start building your oak tree. Start building your monuments. Start building your legacy. Don't wait a minute more. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. Because tomorrow can come with its own challenges. Because tomorrow can come with its own responsibilities. And because there are distractions every moment. So you need to focus. You need to stay in the moment and actualize those dreams that have been placed in your heart. And you need to make them a reality, starting now. Okay? I hope you have learned something today on why you should start now, why you should not wait a minute more, why you should not postpone to tomorrow, but you should start today. Start now. Start now. Whatever it is you're starting, begin now, so that you can gather momentum, you can have something to look back on in a few years' time, and you can build a legacy for yourself. I hope you have been inspired, fellow inspirers. I hope you have learned something new. Please drop your comments and tell me what you learned. Tell me what you think about starting now and why and how you're going to start now. Share your dreams with us and tell us how you're going to start them now, how you're going to start them today. Please do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. That is your way of supporting me. Also, don't forget to click the notification button so that you'll be notified as soon as I update. Also, remember to like and share my videos. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much. Inspira Central.